everybody's talking about this at the minute, so I might as well give my penny's worth. PlayStation are stopping making discs in 2028. Now, we all knew this was coming. I've seen this coming for years. Happened to the PC users 10 years ago. We've had probably longer than that, actually. When I used to walk into Electronic Boutique or the game store at the local shopping mall, the PC section used to be huge. Then it just got smaller and smaller, and the console areas got bigger and bigger. Then eventually we got to the stage where the PC section was just a few Steam cards or Battle.net cards, and that was it. It was only natural that it was going to happen again to the consoles, the PlayStation and the Xbox. And this is bigger than the PC because the consoles are way more popular than PCs. This is kind of like the end. I think this is like it. It's kind of done now. Everything's going to change massively because consoles are different to the PC. They're way bigger audience, way more sales. And what this will do is it's going to ruin any type of game conservation. Once everything's digital, there is no more conserving games. They'll just delete them. Old game gone, boop, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's also going to be a huge problem for gamers with lower disposable incomes because they rely on part exchanging or lending a game off their friend, and that's gone. And that is a huge thing. You're going to end up in a situation, right, where in, I don't know, maybe in about 5 years' time, you're going to be getting games that you would normally be able to buy at Sex for like, I don't know, £15. They'll be online for 40. All them old games, you'll still be able to get them, but they'll control the market and they'll bang that price right up. No more cheap games. This is just going to give them absolute power to bang the prices of the games up, and there's all you can do about it. You kind borrow it, you can't wait and get it second hand. That's it. It's game over. It's scummy. It's horrible. And do you know what Sony said? Sony said that as consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical discs to digital, that's why we've done it. No, you are pushing us away. We didn't ask for this. Nobody asked for this. I would still prefer to get off my arse and go to the shopping centre and buy all my games in a box with a manual and a disc if I had that option. Digital, yes, it's convenient, but I wouldn't have done it. And the proof of that is I have an extensive collection of DVDs and Blu-rays because they're next. It's already started. How many was it? 551 movies were removed from the Sony store the other day. So people have gone on the Sony store and they've bought a movie, and then Sony no longer have the rights to sell that. So, we are deleting all of them movies. Yep, I paid for it. Yeah, it's gone. Do I get compensation? No. Do I at least get an apology? No. Nothing. You get nothing. You will service us. I didn't say that, but that's how it feels, you know. I've stopped buying. I had a few movies on Amazon. I think I've got about 15 movies on Amazon. I ain't buying any more. We bought, I don't know how many hundred Blu-rays I've got now. Hundreds and hundreds. Loads of them still in cellophane. Loads of box sets, totally unopened, that I bought or that I got as gifts that I'd asked for like Christmases and birthdays. And we are building that up because we know a time is coming when you will not be able to get any Blu-rays or DVDs anymore. They will be gone. And also, they are re-editing some of the old classics and taking bits out because they're just offensive, guys, to little soy boys. I want the unedited, full, original versions of stuff, and I've got them all on Blu-ray. Listen, take some advice here. If you are a massive movie fan, buy yourself a Blu-ray player and then buy yourself another Blu-ray player. I haven't done this. I have got me two consoles that play Blu-ray, but I know they'll rig that with some fucking update that'll stop playing Blu-rays. So I have a Blu-ray player, but I'm going to buy a brand new Blu-ray player, test it, keep it in the box, and that's going in the loft or the attic. And that's just for when the other one breaks. And I'm just going to buy up over the next 2 years whatever Blu-rays I need, and I'm going to keep them all. Then they can go swivel on a sixpence. if they get any more money out of me. I'm not going to be buying, or should I say renting, the digital versions of any movies ever again. I want all of it myself so that they can't take it off you, because they'll take everything off you. We live in a rip-off world, guys. Everything is shit now. And people just say, "Oh man, shouting at the clouds." They're just fucking idiots who don't see what's going on in the world. That's what they are. They can't see anything. They've got the survival instincts of a fucking wet paper bag. They really have. They don't know what they're doing. But mark my words, it's coming. They're going to take everything, because everything is shit now. There's nothing. Do you know what? We were just in the car coming home from we'd been to B&Q, and I just said to Kaz, says, "Kaz, everything is shit. Everything is shit. Doesn't matter what." We bought a brush, a clothes horse, everything felt cheap. It felt as if I sneezed, it would fall apart. But nothing was of quality anymore. And it was just, everything is shit. The toaster's broke. I had a toaster when I was a kid growing up. I think our toaster, it was 20-year-old. Never broke. We've had, since 2016, I've gone through, well, now it'll be 3 toasters. 3 toasters since 2016. 4 kettles. No, that's a lie. 3 kettles as well. Again, growing up, we had a kettle all through my childhood. The same kettle. Just worked. Everything now is shit. And this thing that's going on with the games with PlayStation, it's just another layer of shit on top of the shit that we already have. Lap it all up, you will own nothing, and you'll be fucking miserable. There's a generation coming that won't care, because that's all they'll know. That's all they'll have ever known. This fucked up world. They have no idea of the world that we used to have in the 80s and the 90s. They have no, Mac, here we go. The olden days were just better. Food tasted better. It wasn't as dangerous for you. Movies was better. Games was better. Houses were better. The bricks that you make a house with now are like light as a feather. There's a lot of people done with gaming. I was reading down this comment thread. Because games now are so bad, like big games, people are already losing interest. It's not like big games are great. Big games, AAA games are shit. We know that. People pretend they're not, but we all know the shit. And nowhere near worth the price tag. And the amount of people that I've seen, I don't know how many intend to follow this through, but the amount of people who are saying, "I'm just sticking with the games I've got, with the console that I've got. I will not be buying the next console. I will not be buying GTA 6 because that's digital only. I will not be going along with this. I refuse to comply. We're going to just boycott Sony, boycott anybody who's doing this bullshit digital only only on the console, and we'll see what happens." Now, if a lot of people do that, there's a chance. I don't think it will U-turn. I think they're going to be they're so rich, they'll just say, "Oh, we don't care. We won't have our product," and that'll be that. But this could be shake-up for the gaming industry. It could. It just depends how resolute the gamers are. I'm 100% against digital games, 100%. But we've been forced into it on the PC because there is no alternative. We've had to comply. But that doesn't mean I enjoy it, doesn't mean I like it. I mean, sure, it's handy, but I'd rather, like I said at the top end of the video, I'd rather go and buy them myself and have a big... I used to love having an extensive game collection, a big pile of boxes. It was great. So yeah, the gaming industry's just in more trouble. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs. A lot of factories are going to shut that make game discs. All these shops like Sex, they're all going to shut down. They ain't going to be able to sustain this. Once I'll give them a few years while people trade in the old games, but once it gets a few years in to all the new releases and no one's trading in, no one's buying the old games, they're done. It's sad. It's a sad state that we live in. Everything is shit, guys. Everything is shit. But don't worry, I'll entertain you while you cry.